What's up, guys? Nobody's here yet. It's Friday. I've never done a Friday night stream before, so I have no idea if anybody will show up or not. I guess we're going to find out. See what happens. I will hang out here for a few. If nobody shows up, we will go ahead and roll on out of here. But usually when this happens, we at least get a couple of people show up. So there's somebody coming in now. How's everybody doing this Friday night? This is my exciting Friday night here, so not doing much tonight. Got to work in the morning kind of early, and I got to get my daughter to her ACT test before that. So I got to get up fairly early, so I can't be out partying. Not that I ever do that anyway, because that never happens anyways, but very rarely. Who we got? We got somebody here. How's it going? We got a couple people coming. Let's see if any of the regulars show up or if some new people. That would be cool. Everyone is, of course, welcome. We have three. I said three. That's three. Three people. Two people. One person. We're losing it. I usually do these on Sunday nights, but kind of wanted to do something tonight as far as video-wise, so I figured, what the heck, let's just go live and see what happens. See if we get a few people. We're going on a minute and a half now. We've only had a couple people come in and out. Nobody said anything, so we'll see how this goes. Maybe just a little bit longer. This is actually this will be my 399th video on YouTube. So the next video I make will be my 400th. Hoping to do something semi-special for that, but it may not end up being that. I got something in mind which I may not be able to do for the 400th, so we shall see. But if that doesn't become the 400th, whatever is next will be the 400th video, so that's kind of cool. Hey, Chad, what's up, Chad? How's it going up there, man? We're doing good down here in the southern part of Nebraska, right on the state line. Windy and pretty chilly today. We were in the 50s, I think, finally, which wasn't too bad, but this morning we were like 23. So that pretty much sucked. Winter's certainly on the way. Custom Cars of GTA, hoping to see some more. Oh, yeah, we will definitely do some snow videos for sure. Yeah, snow coming, I guess, for you guys. I think we're going to be okay down here, but we will find out. Yeah, I always do some snow videos, and it'll be interesting to see how the newer tires are on the snow. I don't know if they'll be decent or not. The ones that came on the car from the factory were not too terrible in the snow, actually. You just had to be really careful, but we're going to find out pretty soon, I'm sure, because it's coming quick, man. The weather is definitely changing. The leaves were falling out of the trees today, looked like snowfall. They were just falling like crazy out of the trees, so it won't be very long. There will be no more leaves left in the trees. And we get that depressing brown Nebraska fall and winter that just seems never ending. Trees with no leaves and big fields of brown everywhere you look. Good to see you guys in here. Anybody doing anything interesting this weekend? Anybody got anything coming up, or kind of like me, stuff, nothing too exciting? This is my last Saturday that I'll be working at my job, which is still my new job. It's only been 6 months. But this will be the final Saturday, and then I have 4 more days after that, and I am done. Going to move on and do some other things, and should be interesting and new adventure, new stuff. So hopefully we will see how that goes. So you guys could send me some good thoughts if you don't mind. The job just didn't. Nothing really bad about it. I just feel weird there. It's kind of hard to explain. So thanks, man. Thanks, Custom Cars. I appreciate that. Yeah, we don't really worry too much about cleaning them up. Usually run the mower over them a couple times. I have a couple of neighbors who are fanatical about their yards. We keep ours decent, but they are out there literally all day, every day. They're retired and stuff like that too, so they have a lot more time than we do, but they're out there and, mowing, raking, fertilizer every day. They're out there doing something. So Yeah, Chad, I don't know. I'm not too worried about it. I'll let you guys know when exactly what I'm doing soon. And as for now, I'm not too concerned about it. Just time to move on and do something else. I got plenty of options and things I can do. So, yeah, nothing's concrete. Just kind of wing it for a while, see how that goes, and end up doing something else. But we'll see. Luckily, the economy's really good. There's lots of jobs right now, and I got lots of options I can do. So, trying to see what fits in with the rest of my life better a little bit. So, yeah, if you go to a Tesla dealership and you see the Tesla salesman people, that wouldn't work. They've all got the skinny jeans and man bun thing going on, so I don't think that's going to happen. No Tesla salesman. I'm going to open a beer though, which I never do. I don't drink much beer lately, but this was actually left at our house. Her son came to visit a couple weekends ago, and he left these, so we're going to have one. I had one the other day. They're pretty good. I'm not a huge stout drinker, but these are pretty good. I like them. No noise complaints, and actually the people that complained about the noise before, they have this really loud old crappy Dodge pickup truck now. That's like way louder than my car. I don't think it has any exhaust on it whatsoever. So I don't know. Kind of hypocritical of them, I think, but whatever. We won't. Whatever. They're not worth worrying about. They're some of the loudest people you could ever live near, but they complained about my car. So. Cheers, Chad. Yeah, it's good. Pretty damn good. That's my second beer in the last week or so. And probably the first beer before that it's probably been several months before that. So, Steve, what's up, Steve? Gottschalk. You finally got your Scat Pack 2016 silver with black red interior. Love it. And you're in Canada. Cool, man. Awesome. Congratulations. You're going to love that car, man. They're great cars. You're going to fall in love. You probably already have, but the honeymoon just kind of like stays around forever. It never gets old. So good luck with that, man. That's awesome, dude. Good to see. You're going to love it. I still look back when I get out of mine to go into a building or go into the house or whatever. Still turn back and get one more glance. That's really mine. Silver, that's cool. I like that too. Silver with black and the red interior and all that. That's probably a pretty good look. It's a nice combination for sure. Send some photos to my email and my videos. I'll put your car in there for sure. I figured we might be a little slow tonight. Most people are probably doing stuff on Friday night. But I'm not, so I figured, what the hell? Let's do a live stream. I don't drink beer anymore hardly, so every little bit of beer makes it. I can feel it. It's really weird. I have zero tolerance for alcohol anymore because I rarely drink anymore. I used to drink quite a bit, and just even a couple of swigs off this, I can feel it already. That's a good thing I don't have too many more of these. Do you live in the same kind of area like that, custom cars? Oh. Chad's stuffing his face with a burrito at lunch. That sounds pretty good. I could go for a burrito right about now. I can always go for a burrito. Can't go wrong with burritos, man. I like to make tacos and burritos and other Mexican stuff at home a lot, but as much as I can. The other two people who live here aren't. They're not super big fans of Mexican food. They don't dislike it, but it's not on the top of their list by any stretch. So I try to keep it to a minimum. But a lot of times, if I'm going to be alone, that's what I'll make. So, Steve, yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with the 5'7", but you'll be happy that you had a 6. I think I can't speak for everybody, but I just felt like if I got the 5'7", I would have been wanting the 6'4" really bad. So glad I got the 6'4", 392. Of course, I want a Hellcat, but that's a whole other story. That's a huge jump. So, but yeah, you're gonna be happy with the car, man. You're gonna love that thing. They're an awful lot of fun, more fun than a person should be allowed to have. And you get a lot of attention. A lot of people are going to want to ask you about it and talk to you about it. And you get a few jealous people too, that's the part I don't really get. Because when I see somebody in a Hellcat or a Corvette or something that I really like, I don't get jealous and dislike them. I think that's really cool. I'm glad they have it, and I wish it was me, but I think it's awesome. And beer. Yeah, it's a good thing I don't have too many more beers, I don't think I have any more beers, come to think of it. I'm kind of in the mood to have a couple, but I do got to get up early and do a few things, so it's probably a good thing I don't. I am getting rid of the Ford Focus wagon. That's exciting news. Getting rid of that. We got some new, actually not new, but I bought a set of used tires and wheels for the Saturn because the tires on that thing are pretty much shot. And it's our like third or fourth car. We don't really use it very often. The tires are shot, so I wanted to find some tires for it. The cheapest new tires I could get were going to be really fairly expensive. So I threw an ad up on the local Facebook thing, and somebody actually called, and they had a set of tires with Saturn wheels and everything already on them, and they're good tires. They're barely used. I guess they blew the motor up in their car. So we got them for $120 for all four. So I couldn't beat that. So we went and got those this morning. Actually, Kim went and got them. Stephen McCardle, what is up? Hey, Joey, how did the active exhaust eliminators work out worth the money? Yeah, they're worth the money. They're really easy to do. They made a lot of sense the way that they're designed and everything. I really like them. And so far, they've been great. So no complaints, well worth the money. And I highly recommend it for sure. It's what I've had them on there for a few months now, I guess. Zero issues, no check engine lights. They seem to be doing the job just like the way they should. So I wouldn't hesitate if I was you. If you're looking into it, they're really easy to put on, and they send you clear directions. There's also a good video online too. It shows another guy doing it, which up close. And not that it's that complicated, but it's good to watch the video just so you kind of know what you're getting into when you get under there. Yeah, people want to keep up with the Joneses, Chad. ET Racing, hey man, what's up? Everybody check out ET Racing channel. Good stuff on there. How you doing, ET Racing? I think I got a message from my girlfriend. She's at work. She does a lot of driving for her job, so she is out. That's why I'm doing this tonight. I'm home alone with nothing to do, so you guys are stuck with me, man. I'm gonna. She's asking what I'm doing. Told her I'm doing a live stream. It's good to see ET Racing. I think I haven't seen you in it's been a while. Sean was here, I think, last Sunday. Yeah. Steve McCarl, you were on the fence. You're hesitant. Yeah, I like them. I mean, I think it's worth it. Steve, do you have the Pel Commander in your car or not? I do not have it. Not sure. I don't know. I mean, I've seen videos where people say a lot of good things about it. but I think it just gives you basically more throttle response, doesn't it? I mean, I'm not sure exactly what it does. I don't think it actually makes your car any faster, but it just makes the throttle more sensitive. I'm not sure. I'm not an expert mechanic on that at all, but ET Racing is doing well. So this next video will be my 400th video, not this one. This is $3.99. I'm going to try to do something special for you guys for the 400th if I can get it all timed right. Otherwise, it may not. I may do something else for the 400th video. We'll have to see. But yeah, it has been a while. Yeah, we got the Scat Package paid for. We got it paid for in exactly 2 years. Actually, I have to look. It was either 24 months or 25 months. I'm not sure, but I have to check again when that. Well, I can't remember when we actually sent the payment, but anyway, yeah, the final. We sent one big bulk payment at the end. We paid more every. We paid more every month, than it was due, quite a bit more, and then got it down to a certain point where we just decided to go ahead and pay it off because we're getting ready to buy this other car now. So we are buying a Tesla to go alongside the Challenger. So that should be kind of fun. I really like the car. I like the Tesla a lot. I'm not like a Mr. Environmental guy at all or anything like that at all, but it's just a really cool car. And Kim is into the whole electric cars and hybrids and all that. And she was kind of wanting a Prius Prime, which I was not into. So I kind of started kicking around the idea of a Tesla to her, and she got really into it. So now that's what we are going to do. Hey, Dominic, what's up? Good to see you, Dominic. Thanks for being here on a Friday even. ET says he misses Sean's Scat Pack. Yeah, but his Hellcat makes up for it. Well, by far, yeah. You always miss the cars that are gone, but if you got something better, then what the hell, Steve says, another question for you. I am considering a QuickJack brand lift for your car. Have you seen them? No, I have not. I don't know anything about QuickJack brand. Anybody else? ET Racing, you guys, know anything? Or some other people here might know? I don't know anything about them. Oh, so Sean's racing tomorrow in Wisconsin. Cool. Going to try to run a 10.49. Cool. I hope so. I'll have to check out that QuickJack brand lift and see what that is. $10.49, man, that's fast. Whew. That would be fun. Motley 392 is in the house. What's up, Motley? Good to see you. Yeah, I'm gonna have to Google that later and see. It'd be nice to have some kind of a lift, that's for sure. I just have a floor jack, so and whatever the hell you call it. My brain is. I'm tired, man. Stands, whatever you call them. His best time is 10:609. That's still really freaking fast, man. Molly is watching the World Series. I haven't been paying any attention. I've lost track and basic interest in sports, college football a little bit, but other than that, yeah, it's been a long week. It's my second to last week of work. I put in my 2 weeks notice, and it's kind of been a stressful week. I got my new camera yesterday, so my new action camera, because my other two, I have a regular camera and I have two action cameras. The two of them make this horrible rattling sound when I use them in the car, like when I talk to you guys while I'm driving. So I can't use them for that anymore. So I have to always be parked when I do that now, which kind of sucks. But I did get the new camera in the mail. I will try not to ruin it by dropping it in the driveway like I did the other two. And hopefully I can do some more of those videos where I'm driving and talking to you guys, whether it's pointing at me or pointing out the front window or whatever. I like making those kind of videos. And I tend to be able to, talk a little bit more, and everything flows a little bit more when I'm driving. So ET Race says 2 weeks notice, didn't you? Yeah, it's been 6 months. I gave it 6 months. I really, it's kind of hard to explain. I just didn't like it too much. I felt uncomfortable and weird the whole time. Feel kind of out of place and not at home. And I gave it 6 months. And then I realized I just wasn't going to get any better. And I just couldn't really picture myself staying there, for a long stretch or, whatever. And so I decided to give my 2 weeks notice. So this actually Halloween will be my last night. So my last day. Figured it better to do it now than to drag it on for years and then do it. So, and it's kind of a slower time of year for them too. I think it's a good time to get out. Summer is real busy and it starts to slow down a little bit around now. So it's been pretty slow. So it'd be easier, I think, for them too, that way to find somebody else, train somebody else and all that stuff. So Joe G says you got his active exhaust delete as well. Working great. No problems at all. Thanks for the info. Yeah, I thought it was great. I mean, it works great. No problem whatsoever with it. So I highly recommend it. You guys go on eBay and find that. And if you look up my video, I talk about it. And there's another video of a guy, and I can't remember his name now, but he does a pretty good installation video of it. So you get a real good idea how it goes on and pretty much know how to do it before you get under there. Dominic, we will probably be ordering it. We probably would have ordered it tonight, maybe, but she got called out to work, so we may be ordering it tomorrow. Right now, it's a 5 to 9 week wait to get after you order, and we are trying to get it before the end of the year, delivered before the end of the year. If we take delivery before the end of the year, there's still I think it's $1,875 tax credit. So hoping to take advantage of that at least if we can get it delivered by the end of the year. I do know B Mason. I know the name, and I know the person has commented on my videos before, and I'm thinking that I have put his pictures of his car on my videos too. I know the name. I know he definitely comments on videos sometimes. 2016 Hellcat ran a 1028. Wow. Jeez. Damn. Damn, that's fast. I've never been in a 10-second situation ever. That's fast. I do a whole bunch of different things to make money. The job that I put the 2 weeks notice in is Napa. It's a Napa Auto Parts store that I work at. But I do this and several other things. I have a bunch of online things that I do to make money as well as just a regular everyday job. So. His car's a beast, and it makes Sean mad. There's always somebody a little bit quicker no matter what you do. Which is cool, it always keeps everybody on their toes and keeps everybody working. It's kind of like the competition between, Mopar and Chevy and Ford and all that. Same kind of idea. Everybody's topping each other, which is good for everybody. It keeps everybody on their toes. It keeps everybody working for those customers or for that time or for whatever it is. Competition's always good for you, no matter what the situation. So, yes, ET, I'm getting a Tesla, but not because of I think I'm saving the world or environmental guy, but we like I said, Kim, my girlfriend, she's really into the whole electric car thing and all that stuff and hybrids and she went along with me on the Challenger. So I have to. It's her turn now to pick a car. I got my Challenger that I wanted, so it's her turn, and I had to support whatever she wants to do. She was wanting to get a Prius Prime, which I was really not wanting to do because it's so boring. And I just kind of floated the idea of a Tesla to her, and the next thing I know, she was deciding she wanted a Tesla. So um, I'm very happy. If I got to do an electric car, if I got to go down that route, I'd much rather do a Tesla than a Toyota or a Chevy Bolt or something like that because they're so boring and ugly. But Tesla's a very good looking car. We went and test drove one 3 weekends ago. I forget now, in Kansas City, and I was super impressed. I mean, it's a beautiful car and amazing things that it does, and the torque is unbelievable. It throws you back in the seat, but it doesn't make any noise. It's really weird. It's a weird feeling to be flung back in your seat and pinned to the seat. And you're just flying past everybody, but there's no noise. It's a strange sensation, but it's pretty cool. Ever heard of the channel Dad Mods? I have not heard of Dad Mods. See, I always forget to bring a pen to write stuff down because then I get off of here and I remember there's all these things I wanted to remember and I can only remember a couple of them. I have a pen handy somewhere. I don't. Dad Mods. Awesome, man. Steven, you've been watching videos since day one. You maybe go out and buy. Cool. ET, we're probably going to be you order them online, basically, is how you do it. It's all done through that. We are ordering it. We were probably going to order it today, but the girlfriend she got called off to her work. So probably be ordering it today, this weekend sometime. And it's a 5 to 9 week wait. We're trying to beat the end of the year because we want to get that tax credit for it. So hang on a second. Oh yeah. Dad Mods. And what was the name of that other thing, Jack? Quick Jack. Oh, he's running a 426 Hemi in his Charger. Oh man. Oh, I gotta check that out for sure. Now that's interesting. Got to see that. Yeah, I need to find some new channels. I've been kind of straying away from car channels lately. $25,000 into his 2018 Charger Scat Pack. Wow. Yeah, that's pretty cool though. God, very cool. I got to check that out. I got it written down. I grabbed a paper and pen. Oh, with the Pro Charger too. Damn. Hey, Chad, go back to work now. Good night, Chad. Thanks for coming in during your lunch break, man. Appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed the burrito. I want a burrito though. It would go good with my beer. Looks like a root beer, but it's not. It's actual beer. The label, for some reason, it screams root beer. If anybody out there is not subscribed, please appreciate it if you would subscribe. That'd be wonderful. Thank you very much. Trying to get my subscription up. My subscriptions have kind of plateaued out. I'm not getting a lot of new subscribers all of a sudden. I haven't been making a ton of videos, which isn't helping. Just upgraded his Pro Charger. I put a Hellcat Auto. I put a Hellcat Auto in it too. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out. I've been watching I've been straying a little bit like I said, from the car channels a little bit. I started getting hooked on these damn urban exploring channels. I keep watching that stuff. 1,000 horsepower, sweet. That seems to be the new, target for everybody. 1,000 horsepower, 1,000 horsepower. That was That would have been crazy talk just a few years ago. Yeah, if you're talking about, real race car, that was. I remember back when 300 horsepower was a lot. Damn, 1,000 horsepower. Oh, he bought a Tesla. Cool. I think the whole Tesla thing started out with a lot of, I don't know, there's a lot of people like me now getting into them. Once you get in one and drive it and stuff, it's kind of addicting. It's a weird experience. I belong to a bunch of the Tesla forums and stuff on Facebook, and like it's mostly like, there's 3 stages. It's mostly like a lot of like environmentally conscious liberal type people, which I am not. But there's about 20% of the faction of it is people like me who just think it's a really cool car and they want one. The stores are really cool. We went to the store in Kansas City and we scheduled a test drive, and they didn't even show us anything. They basically walked us out and said, "There it is, take it for an hour and come back." And they showed you how to make it go, and that was about it. Not like a normal where they get in and show you every little thing and all that. And it was kind of cool. They just said, "Go for it, take it, bring it back." Bring it back in an hour or so, and that's what we did. We did that about 45 minutes or so. It was pretty cool. It is weird, Steven, that it doesn't have any sound. You hear the road sound a lot from the tires because there's nothing to drown it out really, and you hear a little bit of wind noise when you get on the highway and go pretty fast because there's no exhaust or engine sounds to go over. I live in yeah, Dominic, I agree. I think at some point probably, but for a long time I think we're gonna have the options to do whatever we want. I live in Nebraska. Far southern. I'm about 2 miles from the Kansas state line, right in the middle of the state. Basically out in the middle of nowhere. A really strange place to have a Tesla because there's the nearest like supercharger and stuff is about 80 miles away from me. So we are out in the middle of nowhere, so we're going to have to charge it at home. And I'm going to probably have to have an electrician come out and do a little bit of work so you can charge it on regular 110 or 120 or whatever, but it's very, very slow to charge it that way. To get any kind of fast charging, you have to have some other stuff put in, which I'm going to have to probably do. So, but like I said, we have several other cars too. So you guys are up there in Minneapolis. Cold weather like us. Worse, probably. Joe says he just picked up a Scat Pack in March. Love it. Well, next is long tube headers and a tune. Cool. I have 11,000 miles. Oh, you got the 6-speed. Cool. Oh, you did a differential brace? I've been looking at those online a lot after watching a bunch of people blow up their Hellcat lower airbag. I'm definitely doing that. And I got Dynamax race bullets. I have done that already. They sound good, I think. They sound better than just the Delete. I think that sounds a little bit better. That's why I did it. I just thought it sounded nicer than the straight muffler Delete. Just about as loud and not quite as, I don't know how to describe it. Not quite as raspy, a little more deep, but still a little bit raspy. Motley's also in Minnesota. Steve says, "Did you get tax?" Yeah, we will. If we get delivery before the end of the year, we get an $1,875 tax credit. It was $7,500 up until I think the beginning of this year, something like that, or halfway through the year. I can't remember. And then before that, I think it was like $10,000 or something. But it's been tapered. They've been tapering it off over time. So this will be the end of it. After December 31st of this year, there'll be no more tax credit. First time I've drank on one of my live streams. I don't drink. I very rarely drink a beer, but these were left here by her son. Came to visit from Oregon, and he left these in the fridge when he left. So rather than let them go bad, we wouldn't want that to happen now, would we? Anthony Flores, what's up? Yeah, go grab it a Modelo. Yeah, Joe. If I didn't have the Challenger, I probably wouldn't. I wouldn't want just a Tesla. But like I said, if I got to buy an electric car, and that's what she wants, so if we're going to do it, I'm glad we're doing the Tesla thing because they're 10 times cooler than any other. I mean, Jaguar's coming out with one, and Audi and all these, they're going to be really cool too, but they're also much, much more expensive. So. I just realized on this can for this Snake River Brewing Company Zonker Stout, it says on the top, it says, put our river through your liver. Put our river through your liver. Nice. Yeah, I saw Sean sent me a list a while back of all the stuff he had for sale. There we got 10 people. For a Friday night, that's not too bad. I wasn't expecting much. Figured people are out having fun. This is my fun tonight, anyway. He sold his long tubes. So ET's helping him sell that stuff. That's cool. I think it will. Yes, I think the Tesla will get tint, and then hopefully I can. We're getting white. I think it would look really cool with some dark windows, and it's got that full roof that's all glass, which is really cool, which looks really good with the white. It stands out a lot with the white, so we're going to get white, I think. We may change our mind. We haven't actually ordered it yet, so who knows what will happen at the last second, but Steve's working, having no fun. Alan Osborne, hello. Came in to say hi. Thank you for coming in to say hi, Alan. Appreciate it. Good to see you in the room. I'm pretty sure this is the first Friday night I've ever done. Done some Tuesdays, Thursdays, and I always do the Sunday. And a couple of daytime ones. Once I remember I was homesick from work about 8 months ago, and I decided to do one. I am working tomorrow, just for 4 hours though. 8 to noon. I gotta have my daughter at her taking her ACT test before I go to work. I gotta drop her off at that. So ET is not working tomorrow. I'm hoping I have more Saturdays off after this. This will be my last Saturday, so for this job. That's probably one of the reasons I don't really want to do Saturdays or weekends. But I mean, I'm still going to have to, I'm sure. But I mean, I'll be doing other stuff. So, but anyway, we'll see. I'm just playing it by ear. I'm at a point in my life right now where I'm not willing to like do a whole lot of crap that I don't want to do right now. I don't know what's going on with me, but that's just the way I'm feeling right now. So I've never been like that. I've never. That's definitely the shortest time I've ever had a job. All my jobs have been like 10 years, 8 years, 7 years, 6 year, bunch of things like that. I've never done anything for 6 months before and gave it up. I just doesn't feel right. So yeah, it's hard to get up when it's still dark. I just want to sleep. I was getting up super early. I was kind of getting into being up at like 5 a.m, making coffee and hanging around for a few hours before I had to go to work. But the last couple of days, I've been basically sleeping until like an hour before I got to be at work. So. Yeah, I need to get a bunch of videos or a bunch of pictures built up so I can do a viewer ride video. I don't have very many, and I had a couple people send me some. I got to scroll back through my emails and find them, but there's not a lot. So if any of you guys want to send me pictures of your cars, that would be a good thing to do soon. I was talking about that last week or on Sunday. In the live stream Sunday, we talked about that a little bit. I really like doing those. It's fun to see everybody's cars and get them up there and everything. It's cool. Plus, it makes once again, you guys help me make my videos. So. ET Racing says your buddy has a 70 GTX six-pack. Sweet, beautiful, beautiful. I love the classic muscle cars, especially the Mopars. Love them all, but Joe G's having a cold beer himself. Cheers. I'm just about out. There's about that much left in there. And that's going to be it for me. Cool, ET. Thank you, man. I would appreciate that. Let me know what name to put up on the screen with it. I used to drink a lot more than I do now. So like I said, this is affecting me, just that one beer. I'm glad I don't though anymore because it costs a lot of money to drink beer and stuff like that a lot. Like I talked about in some of my videos, and especially a couple of them lately, we've talked about, get a lot of questions and stuff mostly from younger guys about how do you buy a car? How do you afford the car? How do you do this if you just have like normal type jobs and things like that? And you really can if you are willing to sacrifice a little bit and cut back in some other areas. And one of the big ones is stuff like this. It all adds up. I plan to. I hope so. I'll keep the videos going. Marry a sugar mama, yeah. Steve, if you go to any of my videos and go down to the description, I always put an email address in the description, at the end of the description in my videos, and my email address is there, and you can just send me a photo or photos of any of your vehicles. Doesn't have to be a Mopar. Doesn't even have to be a car. It could be a motorcycle or a boat or an airplane or bicycle. I don't care. If it's a vehicle, I will put it up there. Let me know what name you want on screen, or if you have a channel or something you want to promote, I can put that on the screen as well. I always put that email in my description so people can send me pictures or anything else, questions or anything else they want to contact me about. I've actually put my home address in a few of them, which is strange. I shouldn't probably, but I did get a few people sent me a few things, which was cool. So it's always nice. Those on my sun visors, I have some that go over the little warning stickers that are up there. A guy sent me some Scat Pack things to go over that, which were really cool. I was really surprised to get those in the mail. That was really cool. You'll see those in the videos sometimes. I think that's it. That was pretty good. This is from Jackson Hole, Wyoming. Snake River, Wyoming's oldest brewery. Joe's going to switch out his rims so he can fit 305s in the rear. Cool. Yeah, that's what I got. 305s on the back, 275s in the front. 9.5 rims in the front and 10.5 in the back. It worked out pretty good. I'd like to have 315s, I guess, but 305s look pretty good. They hook up a little bit better than the stock ones, but not tremendously. They still break loose real easy. They're not the greatest tires either on there, so my friend at work, he's into Mazdas. He's also got a Corvette though. But he was saying yesterday that was it maybe a couple of days ago, but whatever. He was saying that Challengers are the new Honda Accord. That you know how all the Honda Civics and Accords and stuff that the guys used to have and fix up and put the loud exhaust on and all that. He says Challengers are. His opinion is that Challengers are the new Honda. I disagree, but he's like, everybody I know wants a Challenger. Oh, cool. All right, man. Thanks for sending that picture. I'll check that out, and I will be. I definitely got to do one of those videos soon. Maybe I can do that this weekend. I need a couple of other video ideas. Hoping to make my 400th video be a little bit about the Challenger, and then probably ordering, show you guys the ordering process for getting the Tesla. So I'm hoping we're going to order that tomorrow or the next day or something, and I can make a video out of it. I may make a video before that, which will be the 400, but I kind of would like to time that with the 400 if I can. Is that why you're quitting? Because you punched him in his Mazda face? He's a pretty cool guy. He knows everything about. He is a walking encyclopedia of car parts. Want to hear a cold start of the Scat Pack? Yeah. Need to do some of those. I have a couple up lately, but a lot of younger guys driving Subaru WRXs. Yeah. Yeah, this dude's name is Sean, and he's works with me, and he's whenever I get into trouble trying to figure out what the hell someone's talking about or some part for something, I don't know what if I can't find it or I don't know exactly what he's like an encyclopedia, man. He's like Google. You just ask him, and they think, oh, it's right over here, down there, and there's like we have 100,000 parts in there. He'll tell you right where it's at. He's pretty amazing. I'll keep that in mind, ET, if I hear of anybody that needs a CPU, including Joe, an unlocked one, I will. I've been keeping that in mind because Sean did send me a list of stuff that he had, and I was trying to think of anybody that if anybody ever asked me or anything like about parts. Hey, ET, thanks for coming in, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. Say hi to Sean. Hope he gets his the time he wants tomorrow. Wish him luck. Been on for 51 minutes. Probably just do about an hour tonight since it's Friday. Since I do got to get up in the morning and do a bunch of stuff before I even go to work. So we'll probably do about 10 more minutes here or so. And Barry, your name's Barry ET. Cool. Thanks, Barry. Barry and Sean. Good luck tomorrow night. It would be so cool to have a 10-second car. That would be pretty damn awesome. Yeah, Joe, get a hold of ET Racing if you're looking for something like that. Sean also has a bunch of other Scat Pack stuff for sale because he got rid of his Scat Pack and got a Hellcat, and he took all the kind of custom stuff that he'd done in the Scat Pack. I think he took it all back off before he got rid of it. So he has quite a list of things. So if you're looking for something, contact ET Racing. He has a YouTube channel. Oh, the beer made me tired. I'm flipping a pen around. Sorry for the noise. I better quit doing that. I'm holding it right next to the microphone. I'm doing that too. Not very good. I got to work in the morning for 4 hours only, so it's a rough 4 hours though. You would think that's the only 4 hours of the week we were open. Waits till we close at noon. Everybody waits till about 11:40, and they come pulling up and coming in, and like they forgot all about the stuff they needed to do to their car until 11:40 on Saturday. Strange how that works. And it's usually not a big deal because it's usually simple stuff, filters and oil and maybe brakes, stuff like that. But sometimes you get some obscure thing that they need, or they don't even know what they're talking about, so you don't know what they're talking about. They end up on the computer and catalogs for 45 minutes, and you're supposed to be at home. But yeah, it's part of life, I guess. Brian, what's up? Brian Klibowitz, how's it going? Klibowitz, however you say your last name. I apologize if I butchered it. Thanks for coming in. We're going to wrap this up in about 5 minutes, I think, because I was going to just do about an hour tonight, so we're getting close to that hour here. Like I said, you got to get up and work, unfortunately. My final Saturday at that job, so that'll be nice to have that over with. Like I said, I don't hate the job that much. I don't. The people are cool. It's just doesn't feel right, and I'm at an age right now where I'm not willing to do shit that doesn't feel right. So yes, we got a hell of a deal this month on blinker fluid. We have the premium, we have the synthetic or the semi-synthetic, as well as the conventional. So it's all on sale. This is blinker fluid season too. So. Hey, take care, Joe G. What's up, man? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. Have a good night. Yeah, asking for blinker fluid. Hey, if you get the right people, they'll sell you something. The kid will come walking out with brake fluid or something. You get a lot of people who need a screw that goes in a thingy that's in the back of the car somewhere that looks kind of like a sort of short and pointy screw, but it's about that long, and it goes in this thing near the rear end of the car, and you're just like, I don't know what you're talking about. It's always an adventure though. Or they don't know what engine they got in their car, or they need something for their car, and whatever car it is they drive comes with 3 or 4 engine options, and they don't know which one it is. That's always fun. It's not too bad if they have the car with them. You can go out and look. Or if they have their license plate number, I can figure it out from that too. But what engine they have. But if they don't have either one of those things, they don't have the car with them. It's kind of an issue. I'm just guessing. Robert, hello, Robert. Thanks for coming in, Saltos. How's it going, man? Thank you for coming in. Appreciate you being here for our short little video. What's up, Robert's wrenching on his truck? What a scene. He wishes it was just blinker fluid. I think tomorrow after work, I will probably come home and put the new tires and wheels on the Saturn that we bought today. That's going to be a pain in the butt. I'm getting old, and getting down on the ground like that is not my favorite thing to do anymore. Notley's wife was renting a car in New Jersey, and she had to call me and ask where the gas door release was. What kind of car was it? Some of them can be tricky. Oh, a Charger? Oh, I don't even know. Because the Challenger, you just walk out and pull it open. Usually they're down on the floor by the seat or by the door panel or. Brian, extra set of floor mats. I only have the stock floor mats. I did not buy any. I've been looking at a lot, though. There's some really nice floor mats out there. There's some that I forget what the company is, but they make them. They got like diamond pleat in the floor mats, which is really cool. And I also saw some aluminum ones, which I thought were pretty cool. Who in the heck's calling me at 9 o'clock at night? Hang on, guys. Hello. Oh, I think I've won a prize, you guys.
Promotional family price of only $999. For further details, press 0 now.
Oh, I'm pressing 0 on
If you
that.
don't wish to receive any additional offers.
Looks like we won something, guys. I'm very excited. I've been pre-selected. That's terrible music, and it's all distorted, too. Joshy Vids, what's up, man? Thanks for being here. What's up, dude? Guys, I'm waiting on. I got this company on hold. They just called me and said I've won a special prize. I'm excited. Josh, you got a Whipplestone? Well, yeah, you would kick my ass. It's okay. I like to, see what the car will do up against. Even if I get my ass kicked, it doesn't matter. It's still fun. I do drive my Scat Pack most of the winter. On the really bad days where it's like pure ice or something, I don't. But or deep snow. But other than that, I drive it. Well, boy, they got me on hold for a long time here since I won such a special prize. You guys like that music? Your Instagram is Whipple S.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Leo. Who am I speaking with?
You're speaking with Fred.
Excuse me?
Fred?
Fred, how are you, sir?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Okay, great. I'm doing great also. Thank you. The reason I recall, it's because we have a couple of vacation packages. Please understand that this is a limited time offer. It's a promotional price. Grab a finish sheet so we can go over the details, okay?
Okay, let's go over the details.
Today, we're inviting you to enjoy some of the most visited vacation destinations, such as Cancun, Orlando, Cabo, Puerto Vallarta. The idea behind this promotion is to help send you on a fabulous vacation and treat you like royalty. We know that once you experience the luxurious resorts and hotels, you will travel with us again. Most importantly, we know that you will tell your friends and family members of what a great time you had, and that will give us good word of mouth advertising. All we ask in return is that you take an amenity tour of our resort and you experience what we have to offer. Does that make sense?
Sounds good.
Due to the tremendous response and limited availability, we allow one call per customer, which means that once we go over the details and answer your questions, then you would just simply need to let us know if this is something that you would like to take advantage of.
Okay.
Keep in mind that you will have 2 years and a half to travel, so you do not concern yourself with booking or with setting up travel dates. Do you like going on cruises, on vacations?
Yeah, I think everyone does, don't they? I love it.
Okay. Have you ever been to Mexico or the Caribbean?
I want to go to Mexico. I've never been to either one, though.
Okay. How many times a year do you go on vacations?
Usually just one time.
Okay. You're making me really want to read the presentation to you. I'm anxious to get to the price and ask you for the credit card. But I'm just going to move on to my next customer instead, okay?
Which place has the most hookers?
Weekend.
Which one has the most hookers? He knows I'm fucking with him. He hung up on me. I think that I mess with those guys all the time, and I think after a couple minutes they see something, either they sense it or something pops up on their computer screen or something that tells them that I'm just wasting their time, because they will be talking away and then they'll just hang up on me like that. So that's right, I have been to Mexico. Yeah, it's always Sam or Mark or Dan. Well, that could have been more fun if he didn't hang up on me, darn it. Well, we've been on for a little over an hour, guys. I think we'll wrap this up. We had a little nice phone call there. Unfortunately, that was going to be fun, I think, but he caught on. So, yeah, well, take care, guys. I will see you all for sure Sunday night. I will make a video, at least one before then, if not two. And I hope everybody has a good night and a good weekend. See you tomorrow, guys, and of course Sunday night too. So everybody, take care. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you coming in on a Friday night. I wasn't sure what would happen, so pleasantly surprised. We had quite a few people, a couple new people, some regulars, all that's all good. So Thanks, guys. Take care, man. Appreciate it. Bye, everyone.